It started with one post, one cryptic message that sent the entire love and hip-hop fanbase spiraling into chaos. Tasha K, the queen of controversy herself, dropped what she called the realest tea of the year, claiming Jasmine, the woman fans thought was long gone from Mendeecees' world, is allegedly pregnant and, not just by anyone but by Mendeecees, behind Yandy's back. Within minutes, the internet was on fire. Screenshots flew across timelines, group chats exploded, and fans rushed to piece together what might be the most shocking twist since the Kirk Frost scandal. According to Tasha's late-night livestream, she had receipts that'll make even Mona Scott clutch her pearls. Her voice was sharp, her tone certain, and she looked directly into the camera as if she knew she was about to break the internet. "I told y'all Mendeecees wasn't finished with his old habits," she said. Yandy may be smiling on Instagram, but that house is about to crack. Within moments, thousands flooded her comments, demanding proof, while others begged Yandy to respond. Some fans were in disbelief, said they'd seen it coming. The tension thickened when a photo began circulating, Jasmine looking visibly pregnant, standing outside a lounge in Atlanta just 2 weeks ago. No caption, no context, but what caught everyone's attention was the man next to her, a figure with the same build, haircut and stance as Mendeecees. The image was blurry, but the resemblance was undeniable enough to start a storm of speculation. Did Yandy know? Was this why Mendeecees had been quiet lately, avoiding interviews and skipping public events? Rumors only deepened when an insider close to the couple allegedly told Tasha that Yandy had been acting distant for weeks, deleting posts and staying off social media. "She knows," the source said, "but she's trying to handle it privately before it blows up." The internet, however, had other plans. Memes flooded TikTok fan pages, began dissecting every old clip of Yandy and Jasmine's past beef, and YouTube commentators lined up to claim this was love and hip-hop's biggest betrayal yet. By morning, #JasmineBabyScandal was trending nationwide. Some fans defended Mendeecees, saying the story was too wild to be true. Others claimed Tasha never lies when it comes to her sources, and Yandy's silence, her total refusal to address the chaos, only fueled the flames. Everyone wanted to know, is this another one of Tasha's overblown stories? Or has Mendeecees truly crossed a line no one expected him to? The whispers have turned into roars, the screenshots into theories, and now, everyone's waiting for the next move, because if Tasha's right, and Jasmine really is carrying Mendeecees' child, then this isn't just a scandal, it's the kind of betrayal that could break the entire love and hip-hop family apart. In the hours following Tasha K's livestream, everything around the hip-hop community seemed to stop. It was as if the world was holding its breath, waiting for confirmation, denial, anything. But there was nothing. No statement from Yandy, no word from Mendeecees, and Jasmine completely silent. Fans started flooding comment sections, demanding answers. "If this is true," one user wrote, "then Yandy deserves better. Period." Another said, "Tasha never lies. She's messy, but she don't lie." By morning, the story had already reached gossip blogs, fan podcasts, and Instagram pages dedicated to love and hip-hop drama. The name Jasmine was trending again after years of quiet, and old footage from her past storyline with Mendeecees resurfaced like a ghost from the past. The video that made everything spiral faster came from a fan who claimed to have seen Jasmine at an Atlanta baby boutique. The clip showed her walking in, holding a few shopping bags, her stomach visibly rounded. She wasn't hiding it anymore. The background music in the store drowned out the sound. But one thing stood out: she was smiling. That image alone broke the internet. "She looks too happy," one user commented. "She knows exactly what she's doing." Another added, "You can tell she's loving the attention. Yandy better watch out." Meanwhile, Mendeecees posted a vague story on Instagram that said, "When people can't control you, they try to control the story." It was a sentence that only made things worse. Fans exploded. "So he's admitting something." One person wrote, "That's a guilty post if I ever saw one." The pressure built like a storm that wouldn't stop growing. By the next day, Tasha doubled down with another live. This time, she was more confident, sipping from her wine glass with that signature smirk. "I've got text messages," she claimed. "I've got pictures." Jasmine ain't lying about this one. She's been quiet for months because she was told to keep it that way. Her words came with a promise. "Part 2 of my receipts dropped tomorrow." Behind the scenes, according to sources close to production, Yandy was devastated. One insider told a gossip outlet, she was in disbelief. She said, "After everything we've been through, he wouldn't do this again." She's been crying, not sleeping, trying to figure out how to handle this without embarrassing herself publicly. Fans started sending supportive messages under Yandy's old posts. "Stay strong, queen. Don't let him break you. and you've come too far for this." Every word of encouragement only highlighted her silence even more. Then came the twist nobody saw coming. An anonymous account leaked what appeared to be text messages between Jasmine and someone saved as M. The messages were vague but intimate. Jasmine wrote, "I told you I can't keep hiding this. It's showing now." The response read, "I'll handle it. Just stay quiet until I say so." The timestamps matched the timeline perfectly. Within minutes, screenshots flooded every gossip page online, and although no one could prove if the texts were real, the damage was already done. Yandy finally appeared on her Instagram Live 3 days after the chaos started. She didn't confirm or deny anything, but her face told a story of its own. "I'm good," she said softly. "God got me. I'm not here to feed into lies. Y'all know my heart. And that's all that matters." But her calmness only fueled more speculation. That's what women do when they're trying not to break down. A fan wrote, "She's definitely hurt. She knows." Others argued she was trying to protect her image because love and hip-hop cameras had reportedly started rolling again. What nobody expected was Jasmine's sudden reappearance. After years of keeping her distance, she posted a mirror selfie with the caption, "Truth always finds its way out." That post alone hit over 100,000 likes in hours. Comments exploded. "Girl, you're really doing this again." One said, "Don't mess with a married man," another warned. But Jasmine didn't delete it. She let the comments pile up, as if she wanted people to keep talking. Late that night, a fan spotted Mendeecees at a restaurant in Atlanta with his friend Eric. According to witnesses, he looked tense, his phone constantly lighting up, and at one point, he reportedly said, "I didn't want this out yet." Someone sitting nearby recorded the moment and uploaded it online. The clip went viral, with fans claiming it was proof he had something to hide. "You can hear the stress in his voice," one fan commented. "He's caught, and he knows it." By now, the entire love and hip-hop world was divided. Some believed Tasha fabricated everything for clicks. Others said there was too much evidence to deny it. Mona Scott, the show's producer, was allegedly in talks with both Yandy and Mendeecees about filming a special reunion-style episode to address the rumors. "This kind of storyline is explosive," an insider said. "The cameras are ready. This could be the biggest episode in years." But behind the scenes, Yandy's family was reportedly in turmoil. Her close friends were said to be furious. One of them, speaking anonymously, told a blog, she trusted him. She rebuilt her life with him after everything. And now this. She doesn't deserve this humiliation. Meanwhile, Mendeecees' mother Judy was allegedly defending her son, calling the rumors lies meant to destroy a good man's name. She even went live on Facebook, saying, "My son loves his wife. Don't believe these messy bloggers. Jasmine needs to stop using my family's name for attention." Her words only added gasoline to the fire. Fans began to speculate whether the pregnancy was even real. Some pointed out Jasmine's older pictures, suggesting she had been posting throwbacks to confuse the timeline. Others believed she was several months along, based on her body language and outfit choices. The internet turned into a full-blown detective board. Every comment, every screenshot, every silence became evidence. Then, a fan sent Tasha a direct message claiming to have seen Jasmine leaving a prenatal clinic. Within hours, Tasha posted a screenshot of the message with the caption, "So it's true then," and a smirking emoji. That was enough to reignite everything. The video blogs returned. YouTube channels ran wild with theories. One even posted a timeline of betrayal video that hit 1 million views overnight. The thumbnail showed Yandy crying, Jasmine smiling, and Mendeecees standing between them with the word exposed written across the screen. Every move from that point on became content. When Mendeecees posted a family photo with Yandy and their kids, people accused him of damage control. "Too late for that happy family pic," someone commented. "We already know the truth." But Yandy kept smiling. She never mentioned Jasmine or Tasha by name. She kept promoting her skincare brand, her charity work, and her family events. Yet every post carried hundreds of comments asking, "Is it true? Did he cheat? Are you pregnant too?" Things took another dark turn when a voice note surfaced online. The voice, which sounded like Jasmine, could be heard saying, "He promised me this time would be different. He told me he was done lying." The clip wasn't verified, but fans went wild. "If this is Jasmine," one user wrote, "then she's basically confirming everything." Tasha reposted the clip with the caption, "I told y'all, receipts don't lie." Mendeecees finally broke his silence in a tense Instagram Live that same night. His tone was defensive, his face serious. "I'm not here to entertain gossip," he said. "People out here trying to destroy my family. I know what's real, and I know what's fake. Y'all want drama. but my wife and I are good. Period. He ended the live abruptly, but by then, the damage was already too deep. Fans didn't believe him. If he was innocent, he'd show proof. Someone commented, "He's lying through his teeth." Another said, as the chaos continued, Jasmine disappeared again. No posts, no stories, no sightings. That silence was deafening. Everyone wanted to know where she went and if she was really pregnant. Rumors swirled that she was preparing to go public with proof of her relationship with Mendeecees, including photos and messages. And as Tasha teased another reveal on her next live, fans braced themselves. But the biggest shock was yet to come. Because what happened next would change the story completely. And no one, not even Tasha, was ready for it. The next morning, Tasha K returned to her live stream, face glowing under studio lights, her energy loud and unapologetic. "Y'all thought I was done, baby. I've only just started," she said, flipping through printed screenshots stacked on her desk. Her voice carried the same confidence that made her infamous. She waved the papers in front of the camera and added, "These right here. These are the messages between Jasmine and Mendeecees, and let me tell you, this ain't no Photoshop." The chat exploded. Comments scrolled faster than her lips could move. "Show it. Drop the receipts. We ready?" She leaned closer, lowering her tone. "You'll see it all. But first, let me make this clear, this story's not about hate. It's about truth. Yandy's been played for a fool." The screen flickered as Tasha shared the images, blurry, dimly lit screenshots of what appeared to be messages from Mendeecees' number. One read, "I'm coming to see you tonight. Yandy thinks I'm out with the guys." Another message said, "Don't stress yourself. I'll take care of it." Jasmine's replies were brief, almost careful. "You said that before," one message read. "But now it's too late." The chat lost its mind. "Oh my god, he's done for. This can't be real." Poor Yit. Tasha sat back, smiling. I told y'all, he was out here being slick." Meanwhile, Yandy's name began trending again. Bloggers, podcasters, and fans dissected every second of Tasha's video. One popular gossip channel replayed the stream in slow motion, analyzing timestamps, fonts, and even punctuation in the alleged messages. "If this is real," the host said, "then Mendeecees is cooked. No way to spin this." But a few voices questioned it. "This could be an elaborate setup," another podcaster argued. "Jasmine knows how to stir the pot." Behind the scenes, Yandy reportedly had a meltdown. A family friend revealed, she didn't want to believe it. She said she trusted him, but those messages broke her. She threw her phone across the room and said, "I'm not doing this again." Sources claimed production crews had been calling her, pushing for her to film a reaction scene for Love and Hip Hop, but she refused. She said she needed to protect her peace before cameras came near her. The insider added. As the story spread, Jasmine suddenly reappeared on her Instagram story, posting a black screen with the words, "It's out there now. I can breathe." No name, no explanation, just that. Within minutes, she deleted it. Fans caught it instantly and reposted it everywhere. "She's admitting it," one wrote, "The audacity." Another commented. Jasmine's silence afterward only added to the confusion, but what happened next shocked even Tasha. A mysterious account tagged her in a private post, claiming to have video footage of Mendeecees and Jasmine together at a hotel lobby months ago. The clip showed two people walking close together, one resembling Mendeecees wearing a black hoodie, glancing around before entering an elevator with Jasmine. The timestamp was from late August. Tasha reposted the clip with a caption that read, "Receipts don't sleep." The internet lost control. Within hours, blogs from the Shade Room to Hollywood Unlocked had picked it up. Fans flooded comments sections. "I can't believe this. How could he do Yandy like that? Men are something else." Others defended him. "That video could be anyone. Y'all believe anything Tasha posts." But the pressure was too heavy. Mendeecees' name was everywhere, and his brand deals reportedly went on pause. As the scandal grew, Mendeecees went radio silent again. Not a word, not a post. Yandy, however, began posting motivational quotes on her Instagram stories. "Betrayal never comes from strangers. A woman's silence speaks volumes. God removes people for your protection." Fans read between every line. They believed she was speaking directly to the situation. One fan wrote, "She's too calm, and that's scary. She knows something we don't." 2 days later, Jasmine posted a photo of herself sitting on a couch, hand resting on her belly, with the caption, "I didn't ask for this. I just wanted peace." It was the first time she acknowledged her pregnancy publicly. The comments section was chaos. So it's true. Girl, you're wrong for this. Don't play victim. Mendeecees better speak up now. The image spread like wildfire, and gossip channels immediately started analyzing it. One pointed out the gold bracelet on her wrist, saying it looked identical to one Mendeecees wore in a recent photo. The speculation reached a boiling point when Tasha announced an upcoming interview with someone close to Jasmine. The teaser clip was explosive. The anonymous woman's voice was disguised, but her words cut deep. They've been seeing each other on and off for a year, she said. It started as talking, then turned into more. Jasmine didn't plan to get pregnant, but once she did, he told her to keep quiet until he figured things out with Yandy. The clip ended abruptly, leaving fans stunned. This can't be real. One comment read, "He played both sides." Another said, "Yandy's about to lose it when she sees this." After that, Jasmine vanished again. Her account went private, her posts disappeared, and she unfollowed everyone including Tasha. That silence created a vacuum that everyone rushed to fill. Fake profiles appeared claiming to be Jasmine's cousins, friends, even neighbors. Each had a different version of the truth. Some said Jasmine left Atlanta. Others claimed she was preparing to move in with family down south. Tasha posted, "When the truth gets too heavy, people run." Meanwhile, Yandy reportedly moved out of the house she shared with Mendeecees for a few days. Insiders said she was staying with her friend Kimbella, trying to process everything. One source claimed Yandy told her inner circle, "I've built my whole life around this man. If this is true, I can't do it again. Not after all the forgiveness I already gave." Cameras allegedly caught her arriving at Kimbella's apartment, but production decided not to air it yet. As fans waited for Mendeecees' next move, an unexpected twist unfolded. Someone leaked an audio recording of a phone call between two men, one allegedly being Mendeecees, talking about taking care of a situation. The audio was muffled but clear enough to catch phrases like "I told her to chill" and "Yandy can't find out yet." Whether real or not, the clip blew up across every gossip site. "That voice sounds just like him." Fans argued, "This man really said that out loud." Tasha reposted it instantly, writing, "See, I don't need to lie." They exposed themselves. By the end of the week, the Love and Hip Hop crew reportedly began filming a special episode addressing the scandal. Cameras followed Mendeecees to his mom's house, where he was seen talking in hushed tones. Judy's voice could be heard saying, "You need to fix this before it destroys everything." But according to leaks, the conversation quickly turned heated. Mendeecees snapped, "You think I wanted this to happen?" And Judy replied, "Then stop lying to that woman and tell her the truth before someone else does." Social media exploded again, this time with hashtags like #TeamYandy and #JasmineSpeaks trending side by side. Even old castmates weighed in. Kimbella posted a cryptic story saying, "Loyalty is expensive. Some people can't afford it." Erica Mena commented under a blog post, "Some things never change." The internet read it as shade toward Mendeecees. As days turned into a week, the tension reached its peak. Tasha promised one more bombshell, teasing, "This last piece will make everything make sense." Her followers waited like an audience before a finale. She went live again, .com, confident, and holding what looked like medical documents. "I don't play about receipts," she said. "And this right here proves everything," Jasmine said. She lifted the paper closer to the camera, revealing what she claimed was a prenatal record, listing the father as Mendeecees. Fans screamed in the chat, "Oh my god, she really did it." Yandy's heart is breaking right now. But just as the internet began to explode again, something unexpected happened. Mendeecees posted a black image with white text that said, "Enough lies, time to tell my truth." The caption read only one word, "Tomorrow." The post hit 1 million likes in an hour, leaving everyone waiting, wondering, and whispering about what his truth would be. The air online felt electric, every fan on edge. Because after weeks of silence, the man at the center of the storm was finally about to speak. The following morning, every gossip page, podcast, and blog was glued to Mendeecees' Instagram. The post sat there like a ticking bomb. "Enough lies. Time to tell my truth." Thousands waited. Fans woke up early just to refresh his profile. Everyone expected an emotional video, a confession, or maybe a denial strong enough to destroy Tasha's entire narrative. Hours passed, and nothing came. Comments poured in by the minute. "Don't play with us, man. Say it already. We're waiting for the truth, not silence." Even big blogs like The Shade Room and On Site, posted countdowns. The tension was unbearable. Then, finally, at noon, the notification hit. Mendeecees went live. The screen opened to him sitting in his car, hoodie up, eyes heavy like he hadn't slept in days. His voice was low, tired, almost shaking. "First of all," he said, "I'm not gonna let people destroy my family over lies." He paused, glancing at the comments flying past. "A lot of people are saying a lot of things right now. Most of it ain't true. Some of it's twisted. I made mistakes in my past, but I'm not the man I was back then." Fans in the comments split instantly. Half cheered, half called him out. "Own up to it." One said, "So you're not denying it." Another shouted. Mendeecees took a breath, rubbing his hands together. "What I'ma say right now, I'm saying once. Jasmine and I talked. Yeah, we talked about her situation, but not what y'all think. She hit me up about something personal. Something that had nothing to do with me being involved." His words made things worse. "So you're admitting contact?" Fans commented. "That's how it starts." Another wrote. Mendeecees continued. "I've been trying to help people, not hurt them. Y'all see one picture, one post, and run with it. That's why I stayed quiet. Because sometimes, silence is better than feeding lies." But the silence he mentioned didn't last. Just as he was defending himself, Tasha K joined the live from her own account, leaving a single comment that made the internet implode. "Should I drop the video or nah?" Viewers flooded both their streams. "This woman's unstoppable." One fan wrote, "He's sweating now." Another said, Mendeecees saw the comment and froze. "Tasha," he said into the camera, "you really want to play like that? You making money off people's pain? This ain't a game." The chat exploded. Some begged her to drop the footage. Others warned her to back off. Minutes later, Mendeecees ended the live abruptly. Within an hour, Tasha posted a teaser clip on her YouTube channel titled "The Final Proof." It was only 40 seconds long, showing what looked like hotel security footage, two figures walking together. One resembling Jasmine, the other matching Mendeecees' build. The clip cut right before they entered an elevator. Tasha's caption read, "No more talk. Full video tomorrow." The internet went feral. "This is insane. If that's really him, it's over. This is love and hip-hop history in real life." Meanwhile, Yandy broke her silence again, but this time not through live video. She posted a picture of herself sitting by a window, face calm but eyes distant. The caption read, "When the world's loud, God speaks softly." The comments were filled with heartbreak. "You don't deserve this. Stay strong, queen. He played you again." She didn't reply to a single one. Friends close to her allegedly said she had stopped filming altogether and was taking time to think things through. The production team was in chaos. Mona's trying to figure out if they should keep rolling or pause. One insider said, "This storyline is gold, but it's tearing them apart." Later that evening, Jasmine returned online, posting a photo in a long black dress, her hand again on her stomach, this time with the caption, "Truth doesn't need permission." It was simple, but the internet treated it like an explosion. "She's taunting Yandy now." Someone wrote, "This is disrespectful." Another added, "If Mendeecees doesn't fix this, his career is done." The post was deleted within hours, but screenshots were already everywhere. By midnight, rumors began circulating that Mendeecees had left the family home. Neighbors allegedly saw him leaving with a suitcase. A fan who lived near their area even posted a blurry video showing a car resembling his pulling away. Around 1 a.m., bloggers picked it up immediately. "He left." One headline read, "Mendeecees walks out after scandal," but an insider close to the couple told another outlet, "He didn't leave her for good. He just needed space." Yandy asked him to. Even that explanation didn't stop the speculation. The next morning, Tasha went live again to drop the full proof. It started with the same security clip, only this time longer. It showed Jasmine and a man walking hand in hand, entering an elevator. Then the clip jumped to a time-stamped scene 2 hours later, the same man leaving alone. Fans gasped, "It's him. That's him." The comment section was chaos. Tasha's smug expression never changed. "See," she said, "I told y'all, receipts don't lie. I don't care what Mendeecees says. This is the truth." Moments later, Mendeecees returned to Instagram with another post, fake footage, edited, "Stop believing everything you see." But fans weren't buying it. "Bro, that's you." One wrote, "Same walk, same build, same jacket. Stop lying." Even other celebrities started chiming in. Erica Mena tweeted, "The truth always comes out." Spice wrote under a blog post, "Everybody got secrets. Just hope yours don't go public." Production insiders leaked that the upcoming Love and Hip Hop reunion special was being reworked entirely around this scandal. One crew member said, "They're calling it the betrayal episode. They want everyone on camera: Yandy, Mendeecees, Jasmine, even Tasha if they can get her. It was shaping up to be the most explosive moment in the show's history. Meanwhile, Jasmine allegedly began getting threats online, forcing her to disable comments. One friend claimed she was breaking down emotionally, saying, "She didn't think it would blow up like this. She thought he'd handle it quietly." Still, she refused to name the father directly. She only posted one cryptic message to her story: "DNA never lies." Yandy's friends began circling around her, trying to keep her grounded. A close confidant said she was heartbroken but strong, adding, "She's been through worse, but this hit deep. It's not just about cheating, it's about public humiliation." Fans speculated that she might file for separation, especially after she posted a quote from Maya Angelou that read, "When someone shows you who they are, believe them the first time." By now, the fanbase was completely divided. Hashtag Team Yandy, hashtag Team Tasha, and hashtag Team Truth were trending side by side. Some accused Tasha of fabricating everything for views. Others believed she exposed what Yandy was too afraid to face. One tweet read, "Tasha messy, but she don't lie. Yandy needs to wake up." Another said, "This is disgusting. Everyone's exploiting a woman's pain for clicks." The noise was constant. Bloggers camped women's pain for clicks. The noise was constant. Bloggers outside Mendeecees' gym, hoping to get a reaction. Paparazzi followed Yandy when she dropped her kids off at school. Every glance, every tear, every moment was captured and analyzed. Love and Hip Hop's production vans were spotted near both their houses. Reports claimed that Mendeecees had agreed to film a one-on-one interview scene to tell his side before the world judges him completely. As fans speculated about what that meant, a shocking new layer emerged. A leaked hospital intake form appeared online, allegedly showing Jasmine's due date, and it matched the timeline of when Mendeecees was in Atlanta for a business trip. Tasha reposted it with the caption, "Coincidence? I think not." The internet erupted again. "There's no coming back from this. This man really did it. Yandy deserves an award for her patience." But late that night, a new voice entered the story. Someone claiming to be Jasmine's cousin went live, saying, "It's all true. Jasmine's pregnant, and everyone's pretending it's not happening. They just trying to keep it quiet until the baby's here." She spoke nervously, glancing around like she feared someone would cut her off. "She's scared, y'all. She didn't mean to fall for him again, but he told her he was done with Yandy." The live ended abruptly, but the clip was already spreading like wildfire. The next morning, a weary-looking Yandy stepped out in public for the first time since the scandal broke. Paparazzi swarmed her. "Yandy, is it true? Are you leaving Mendeecees? Is Jasmine pregnant?" She didn't answer a single question. She just smiled faintly and said, "God's handling it," before stepping into her car. That video alone hit 1 million views within hours. The comment section said it all: sympathy, disbelief, anger, and betrayal, all mixed into one. But behind that calm face, insiders claimed Yandy had already made a decision that would send shockwaves through everyone's lives. She was done pretending. She was done covering. And before the week was over, the world would hear her truth, and it would shake everything Tasha, Jasmine, and Mendeecees had said so far. As the days unfolded, the tension only escalated. The rumor mill spun faster than ever, and fans were glued to every post, every story, every vague comment. Tasha K continued her relentless coverage, teasing exclusive interviews and never-before-seen receipts that promised to topple even the smallest shred of doubt. She uploaded another live video, sipping her coffee, her gaze sharp. "Listen, y'all," she said. "I know people want this to die down, but when receipts drop, silence isn't an option. The family is about to be divided like never before. Trust me, you do not want to miss this." The chat blew up instantly, thousands typing in all caps, emojis flying, hearts and broken hearts alike. Mendeecees, meanwhile, remained largely silent on social media, occasionally posting vague quotes like "loyalty is priceless" or "truth finds its way." Even in darkness, fans scrutinized every word. Was he speaking to Yandy, to Jasmine, to Tasha? Or was he just trying to throw shade without confirming anything? Every silence, every post, every minor interaction became a new clue for fans and gossip blogs to analyze. Then came a bombshell. A leaked voice note purportedly from Jasmine circulated online. In it, she was heard saying, "I didn't plan for this to happen. I never wanted to hurt anyone, but he knew what was at stake." Fans went wild. That's her confirming it. One wrote, "I knew it." Another said, some doubted the authenticity, claiming it could be manipulated, but the impact was undeniable. The clip spread across Twitter, Instagram, and multiple fan sites within hours, igniting a firestorm. Yandy's camp reportedly held emergency meetings with legal and PR teams. Insiders said she was devastated, feeling betrayed and humiliated, but also focused on strategy. She reportedly told her friends, "If I respond wrong, they'll make me look weak. If I stay silent, people will think I don't care. Either way, it's a trap." Production for Love and Hip Hop was reportedly adjusting schedules to accommodate her eventual response, with whispers that the reunion episode would be rewritten entirely around this scandal. In the midst of the chaos, Mendeecees was spotted leaving a luxury hotel late at night with a duffel bag, heading toward an unknown destination. Fans speculated endlessly, was he meeting Jasmine, trying to avoid Yandy, or simply escaping the media frenzy? The video of him leaving went viral within minutes, and everyone dissected his every move, from the way he walked to the tense expression on his face. "He's hiding something," one comment read. "Look at his eyes. Guilty." Then, a new layer of drama emerged. A friend of Jasmine's, speaking anonymously to a fan blog, claimed that Jasmine had confided in her months prior, revealing the pregnancy and her fear of public exposure. The friend said, "She didn't want to hurt Yandy, but she also felt trapped. She didn't know how to handle it. She's scared, but she feels justified in keeping it a secret until she could decide her next move." The post spread like wildfire, adding yet another dimension to the growing narrative. The social media storm reached new heights when Tasha teased a collaboration with another popular gossip channel, promising all the texts, all the voicemails, all the receipts. Fans were ecstatic, theories ran rampant, and the story dominated trending lists worldwide. Hashtags like #Mendeecees drama, #Jasmine pregnant, and #Team Yandy filled timelines. Memes exploded, from humorous takes on the scandal to intense fan analyses. The obsession with the story was total. Amid all this, Yandy quietly began posting quotes about strength, resilience, and self-worth. One particularly powerful post read, "When people show you who they are, believe them the first time. Peace begins when you stop explaining yourself to those who don't deserve your energy." Fans read into it, believing she was subtly addressing the scandal without giving Tasha or Mendeecees any ammunition. The comments reflected a mix of sympathy and anger toward Mendeecees and Jasmine. "Queen, you deserve better," one user wrote. "Don't let them break you," another pleaded. Just as the internet was catching its collective breath, a leaked video surfaced showing a late-night meeting between Mendeecees and another individual, widely believed to be Jasmine. The clip was blurry, but their body language was unmistakable, close, intimate, and secretive. It immediately reignited the frenzy. "He's really doing this behind her back," fans commented. "This is insane. Can't believe she's staying silent." Tasha reposted the video with a caption that read, "I told y'all, receipts never lie." The scandal spilled into mainstream media. Daytime talk shows covered it. Headline news sites ran stories with titles like "Love and Hip Hop's Biggest Betrayal Yet" and "Mendeecees Caught in Shocking Secret Affair." Celebrity news podcasts dedicated entire episodes to analyzing every angle. Guests debated morality, loyalty, and consequences. The story had transcended social media and become a cultural talking point. Yandy, however, remained composed publicly. Insiders revealed that privately, she was grappling with intense emotions. Friends said she cried, confided in family, and considered her next steps carefully. "She's hurt, obviously," a source said, "but she's also strategic. She wants to make sure whatever move she makes is powerful and deliberate." Every fan speculation, every post, every leak, was analyzed in her inner circle before she decided how to respond. As the week drew on, Jasmine's activity became erratic. She posted cryptic messages, deleted them, went private, then reappeared with vague captions. "The truth comes in time." One post read, "I can't keep pretending." Every move was dissected by fans and bloggers alike, adding layers of speculation, rumor, and drama. The story had become a labyrinth of intrigue, betrayal, and secrets that no one could untangle completely. Then came the shock that left everyone reeling. An anonymous insider shared alleged screenshots showing Mendeecees arranging secret meetings with Jasmine, discussing logistics that suggested deeper involvement than previously claimed. The messages implied coordination, secrecy, and careful planning. Tasha shared them with her audience, saying, "I told y'all, it's all connected. Nothing happens by accident. These people think they're slick, but the receipts always speak." The posts went viral instantly, garnering millions of views. Production crews for Love and Hip Hop reportedly began filming what would become a reunion episode, unlike any other. Insiders said the episode would bring in everyone: Yandy, Mendeecees, Jasmine, even Tasha for commentary. The atmosphere on set was tense. Staff reported arguments, emotional outbursts, and a general sense of anticipation bordering on fear. "This is going to be a record-breaking episode," one insider admitted. "Viewers are going to lose it." Fans continued to theorize, sharing screenshots, videos, and timelines across social media. Some tried to map out the exact chronology of alleged events, while others created memes, poking fun at Mendeecees' predicament. Speculation ran wild, from the plausible to the absurd. The story had become more than a scandal, it was an obsession, a public spectacle, and a full-blown cultural moment. As tension reached its peak, whispers surfaced that Yandy had decided to finally confront the situation directly, potentially during the reunion episode. Insiders hinted that her revelation could change the trajectory of everyone involved. Fans waited with bated breath, knowing that the next moments could redefine the relationships, reputations, and careers of everyone tangled in this mess. And as the world watched, every post, every leak, every video, every cryptic message only added to the suspense. The drama was far from over, and the storm surrounding Tasha, Jasmine, Mendeecees, and Yandy had only just begun to reach its full force. The day of the highly anticipated reunion episode finally arrived, and the atmosphere was electric. Social media was ablaze hours before filming even began, with fans speculating on every possible revelation. Hashtags like Yandy's Mendeecees, hashtag Jasmine pregnant, and hashtag Tasha KEX poses trended worldwide. Insiders reported that the production crew had never seen tension this thick. Security was doubled, and everyone on set knew that any slip could go viral instantly. Cameras rolled, and Yandy entered first, poised.com. Yet carrying the weight of weeks of betrayal, her eyes scanned the room, lingering briefly on Mendeecees, who sat stiffly, hands clasped, trying to maintain composure. But the anxiety was palpable. Tasha K appeared next, live streaming for her audience, whispering just enough to tease that the biggest truth was about to be revealed. Jasmine entered shortly after, visibly tense, her hand resting on her belly, face set but nervous. The tension between her and Yandy was almost tangible. Crew members noted the uncomfortable silence, broken only by the host's greetings and attempts to keep the conversation moving. The episode began with a recap of the scandal, narrated with dramatic flair over clips of Tasha's live videos, Mendeecees posts, and leaked footage. The host asked pointed questions to each person in turn. Yandy spoke first, her voice steady but tinged with hurt. "I trusted someone completely, and when you realized the person you believed in wasn't honest, it's crushing. But I'm here to tell my truth, not to attack anyone." The audience murmured, and social media exploded with comments praising her composure. Mendeecees was next, visibly sweating under the bright lights. He began cautiously. "I know everyone's talking about me, and some of it's true, some of it's exaggerated. I made mistakes, and for that, I'm sorry. But this story, it's bigger than what it appears online. There are sides to this nobody sees." The audience whispered among themselves, sensing he was withholding crucial details. Then came Jasmine. She spoke softly at first. "Yes, I've been pregnant. And yes, I reached out to him. But nothing happened without understanding, without communication. I never intended for anyone to get hurt." Her words were careful, but the audience, as well as millions watching live online, dissected every inflection, every pause. The chat went wild. "She's admitting it, so there was contact. This is insane." Tasha leaned into the camera for dramatic effect, raising her eyebrows. "Y'all, receipts don't lie. We've seen everything unfold. This is history in the making. Stay tuned." The live feed cut between the studio and clips of leaked footage, each snippet designed to heighten tension, making viewers feel as though they were witnessing the betrayal firsthand. The conversation escalated when the host played the alleged hotel footage. Silence filled the room as everyone watched. Yandy's face hardened, but she didn't react immediately. Mendeecees shifted uncomfortably, glancing at Jasmine. The host then asked, "Mendeecees, can you explain this?" He swallowed, pausing, then muttered, "It's complicated. There's context." The words hung in the air, but the crowd sensed the gravity of what he wasn't saying. After a brief commercial break, the reunion returned, and the host pressed harder. Yandy finally spoke, emotion breaking through her calm veneer. "This isn't just about betrayal. It's about trust, respect, and love. When those are broken publicly, it's different. I've had to process humiliation, heartbreak, and confusion all at once. And while I don't hate, I do have to protect myself now." The camera captured every flicker of emotion, and fans flooded social media, expressing sympathy, anger, and disbelief. Jasmine's turn came again, and her demeanor shifted slightly. She addressed the pregnancy directly for the first time, saying, "Yes, I am pregnant, and yes, it involves Mendeecees. But the way things have been presented, it's missing details. It's being used to shame and hurt, and that's not fair." The room tensed further. Whispers, gasps, and murmurs filled the studio. Online, the chat exploded into a frenzy of analysis, theories, and accusations. Mendeecees then broke down in a way no one expected. Tears streamed as he admitted, "I made choices I regret. I didn't think this would become public, but I take responsibility for my actions. Yandy, I'm sorry, truly. Jasmine, I wish we had been more careful, but everything spiraled." The raw emotion stunned both the audience and millions watching online. Social media erupted, with clips of his confessions circulating instantly. Fans debated whether this was genuine remorse or damage control, but the intensity of the moment was undeniable. Tasha K smirked subtly at the camera, whispering, "Y'all, this is the moment. The receipts, the lies, the drama is all unfolding live." The chat erupted in support, outrage, and disbelief, with viewers praising her for orchestrating the timeline of exposure. As the reunion continued, old friends and cast members chimed in. Kimbella and Erica Mena offered their insights on trust and accountability, each comment layered with subtle shade that only fueled the narrative further. The host navigated carefully, balancing drama with factual clarifications, pushing each participant to reveal more about motivations, choices, and consequences. Toward the end of the episode, Yandy finally revealed her plan moving forward. She would focus on herself, her children, and her career. She made it clear that while healing, she would no longer tolerate deception. "I can't change the past, but I control my future," she said. Her composure and clarity drew widespread praise online. Hashtags like #YandyWhyStrong began trending immediately. Jasmine, visibly emotional but composed, acknowledged the gravity of her actions, stating, "I understand the hurt caused, and I accept responsibility. My focus now is on the baby and preparing for what's ahead." Viewers were captivated by the tension between accountability and vulnerability. Mendeecees ended the filming by expressing remorse once more, attempting to balance acknowledgement of mistakes with protection for both women. The episode concluded with dramatic music, leaving the audience and fans online desperate for the follow-up. Clips were shared, screenshots analyzed, and the story took on a life of its own, dominating trends across multiple platforms. Even after the cameras stopped rolling, Tasha K continued to live stream commentary, teasing that more evidence might emerge, keeping her audience on edge. The internet remained fixated, discussions spilling into late-night hours, with viewers speculating about relationships, consequences, and what would come next. The scandal had reached a fever pitch, leaving everyone involved under intense public scrutiny, each move dissected and debated in real time. By the end of that night, the city seemed to buzz with the fallout. Insiders hinted at new developments behind the scenes, suggesting that the story was far from over. The betrayal, the secrets, and the consequences were all intertwined, creating a tangled web that fans knew would continue unraveling for weeks, if not months. Tension hung thick in the air, and the world watched, knowing that the next revelation could change everything once more. So here we are, after all the chaos, all the secrets, and all the revelations, and now it's your turn. You've witnessed the drama unfold. You've seen the tears, the confessions, the betrayals, and the shocking truths that no one saw coming. But the story isn't over yet, and the question is, what do you think? Did Mendeecees truly cross the line? Or was this all a complicated web of misunderstandings and manipulations? Do you stand with Yandy, who showed strength and grace under fire? Or do you see Jasmine's side, a woman caught in circumstances she didn't fully control, trying to navigate her own life while being scrutinized by millions? The truth is messy, complicated, and far from simple. And that's exactly why this story has everyone talking, posting, tweeting, and debating endlessly. The internet is buzzing with opinions, and now we want to hear yours. Here's your chance to be part of the conversation. Hit that like button if you've been following this scandal from the very first hint, the first leak, the first live video, and the first cryptic post that sent the internet into a frenzy. If you've been keeping up with every move, every screenshot, and every story that Tasha K revealed, then liking this video shows that you're engaged, paying attention, and ready to dissect the drama piece by piece with us. But don't stop there, because your voice matters even more in the comments. Share your thoughts, your hot takes, and your predictions. Tell us what you think Mendeecees should do next. Tell us how Yandy can protect herself and her peace. Tell us if you believe Jasmine or if you think she's being unfairly judged by the public eye. We want to hear every angle, every perspective, every theory. Because this is more than just entertainment, it's a cultural moment, a real-time spectacle of human emotion, choice, and consequence. And don't forget to subscribe. Subscribing ensures you never miss a single update, a single leak, or a single revelation. Imagine being the first to know when the next clip drops, when the next shocking confession comes out, or when Tasha K decides to post a bombshell video that changes everything you thought you knew about this story. Subscribing also gives you access to exclusive commentary, behind-the-scenes insights, and ongoing discussions that keep you at the center of the drama. This scandal isn't ending anytime soon, and you'll want to be part of every second, every revelation, and every twist as it continues to unfold. Let's talk about engagement. Because your comments don't just matter, they drive the narrative. The more you share your opinions, the more this story reaches others who are equally invested, equally shocked, and equally outraged. If you think Mendeecees owes Yandy more than an apology, tell us. If you think Jasmine is being unfairly judged by millions of strangers online, speak up. If you've noticed details that no one else is talking about, post them. Screenshots, timestamps, clues, theories, all of it matters. The internet thrives on discussion, and this story is the perfect storm for that. Your engagement fuels the conversation and ensures that everyone involved, the viewers, the fans, and even those in the scandal, feel the weight of public attention. And remember, don't just watch silently. Join the community of viewers who dissect every moment, analyze every clip, and debate every statement. Share this video with friends, family, and anyone who loves a high-stakes, emotionally charged scandal. Start conversations in group chats. Tag your friends. Make predictions about what's going to happen next, and see if you can connect the dots before the next bombshell drops. The thrill is in the speculation, in the anticipation, and in the adrenaline of knowing that the next revelation could change everything. Every like, every comment, every share amplifies the story, making it bigger, louder, and impossible to ignore. This is also your chance to show your support for the people you stand with. If you're rooting for Yandy, show your solidarity. Let her know the world sees her strength and resilience. If you're fascinated by Jasmine's perspective, engage respectfully and explore the complexities of her choices. And if you think Mendeecees has lessons to learn, voice that too. The comments section is your platform, your arena, your space to dissect, debate, and express your emotions about this extraordinary drama. It's not just about gossips, about human behavior, accountability, and the consequences of decisions that affect real lives, real families, and millions of invested viewers. As this scandal continues, we'll be back with more updates, more analysis, and more exclusive content. We'll break down every new clip, every post, every subtle gesture, and every cryptic message. We'll provide context, commentary, and insight so that you understand not just what happened, but why it matters, and how it reflects the complex nature of trust, betrayal, and human relationships. Subscribing ensures you're at the forefront of this ongoing story. Not just a bystander, but part of the conversation shaping how the world sees these events. And finally, remember that your opinion matters. The community here thrives on your insight, your observations, and your passion for truth in the midst of chaos. Don't hold back. Let your voice be heard. Whether you're dissecting body language, analyzing touchlines, or just reacting emotionally to the drama, your participation keeps the story alive. Like, comment, share, and subscribe, because this is far from over. The revelations, the confrontations, and the shocking twists are only going to escalate, and you'll want to be there for every second. So go ahead, hit like if you're invested in this story, comment your thoughts, theories, and reactions. Subscribe to never miss an update, and share this video with everyone who needs to see the truth unfold. This scandal has captivated the world, and now it's your moment to be part of it. The drama, the emotion, and the intrigue are far from over, and you, yes you, are an essential part of this journey. Stay tuned, stay engaged, and most importantly, stay ready for the next bombshell, because when Tasha K drops her next video, and when the truth finally comes to light, you'll want to have been here, commenting, watching, and experiencing every shocking moment with us. Don't just be a viewer, be part of the story. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. Because the next chapter in this saga is coming, and you do not want to miss a single second. This is your chance to witness history, to weigh in, and to be part of the conversation that the world is talking about. Every reaction, every post, and every opinion counts. The drama is real. The stakes are high. And the next revelation will leave everyone talking, debating, and questioning everything they thought they knew. So join us, right now, in dissecting, analyzing, and being part of the scandal that has captivated millions. Your voice matters, your insight matters, and your engagement shapes the story. Don't miss it. The stage is set, the players are in position, and the world is watching, waiting, and reacting. It's your turn to step into the conversation, to have your say, and to witness the next explosive moment in this saga. Like, comment, subscribe, and share because the drama isn't over. The secrets aren't fully revealed, and the consequences of every action are still unfolding. Your participation ensures you're not just watching history, you're part of it. Stay tuned, stay vocal, stay engaged, and be ready. Because the next bombshell is just around the corner, and you, the viewer, are at the center of it all. This is more than just entertainment, it's a moment, a cultural phenomenon, and your chance to be part of something unforgettable. So hit that like button, type your thoughts, subscribe for updates, and share this video. Because every second counts, and every opinion matters in the story that has captivated the world. The drama continues, and you are part of it. Drama continues, and you are part of it.